So, for that reason, I don't put pictures, I don't put that many pictures up on the page. I put them on the group. And I'll talk more about using social media, that role. And of course the parish bulletin, the old-fashioned way, but a still very important way. So please get connected. Our calendar. We have 3 calendars here. This first one that's under here contains everything for high school and middle school. So if you want to see everything, you can go here. You can view it as a list. You can view it by month. You can view it by week. And also, if you just want to view your high school or middle school calendar, you can do so there. So those are just these are events that affect high school. Now some of these are both. So the vocations talk with Father DeLosi this Saturday is for both middle and high school, but it's on both calendars. You would see it on both when they appear. So it's intended to make it very easy. Now this includes all of our events, everything, including the weekly occurring events. If you want to see the special events, the things that are one-time events, you can. This is also on our front page. There's a listing of that here, and gives a nice, convenient there. That's also, you can get to the special events. There's a rolling thing right here that shows you the upcoming special events for high school and middle school. And posts, news items and things like that. If you haven't already liked us, you can just do that very quickly right there when you visit the website. Here's all our high school programs. What we're going to be focusing on today is youth nights. But of course, we have a schedule of retreats, youth conferences, including going to Kentucky and the Steubenville Youth Conference this summer. Excursions, those are the fun stuff, the bowling and the corn maze and all that. And then the diocese camps. There's a confirmation page. Discipleship groups. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Leadership team, and then our offerings for middle school, very similar for parents. Have a welcome to parents. And on here are 7 ways that parents can help. I just like doing things in 7. We have 7 core values. We have 7 ways parents can connect. I've already talked about connecting, knowing what's going on, being active. You're obviously doing that. You're volunteering. If you're a parent, praying for their own teens, of course, and praying for the volunteers, being a living example, living out the church teachings, encouraging their young people to attend youth activities, and sometimes forcing them to come. You are the parent. You know what's best for them. And I've very carefully worded this. We encourage you to prioritize, as you plan your your young person's activities, we encourage you to prioritize them to the degree to which they will help them get to heaven. So,
good job, Josh. That was really good. Absolutely.
I know, it's very simple, but a lot of people don't think that way. So they will prioritize, X sports practice over a church event that would benefit them more. So, just put that out there. Obviously, again, we know there are big sports tournaments or recitals that, you're not expected to be at youth nights every single week. Stuff comes up. But, what's going to help them get to heaven more? And I would hope that youth ministry would do that. If we're not helping people get to heaven, then we might as well close down. Communicate. I want them to communicate not only with me, but with the volunteer, especially the volunteer that's working most closely with them, like their small group leader. There's something coming up in their life. Let the volunteer know so that they can be praying for them and so they can be sensitive to any issues that come up. Or if something comes up, if we make a mistake, we want parents to let us know about that. We don't want them gossiping about it. I wish I could get the parents to sign up. agreement like that too. You say
If there is an agreement, it's right
Yep,
here.
it's right there. We will.
Code of conduct.
And I'm talking for the parents, where it says you're not supposed to talk about.
We'll write it in.
Yeah, and the parent, I will not spread bad rumors about
The youth minister
the
director.
youth ministry.
Without telling Josh first.
Josh, I think you also ought to emphasize that if there is a problem, call you or call whoever
Right.
needs to be. We had some problems that I heard around the parish, like the St. Vincent's, where people were turning things in. Well, I called the director and he thanked me for my input.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. So, I kind of want them first to come to their small group leader, their core member, the one's working most closely with them, and then you be in touch with me about that. And obviously, if it's a very serious issue, then we get father involved. But you get more of that in safe environment training. So I'm not going to dwell on that today. Spread the word. Talk us up. Use online stuff to do that, and word of mouth in person. Generally, most parishes, Catholic parishes, only 10% of the youth are involved in youth ministry. That's there's something wrong with that. So we need to be active in doing that.
No, that's true. In this town.
Yeah, 80 out of probably about
We've got over
500.
1,000 families, so.
We've got 1,400 families. We've got about 500 to 600 teens that fall within our age range. We've got 80 registered. So now those that are registered, not all are actively participating.
We've got more than 10%. That's good.
So forms for parents, just a handy place where you can download release forms and that kind of stuff. And also,
Okay, so you release forms if they're going on a trip or something,
Right.
they're on the online.
On there.
Good, okay.
Parent resources. I'm going to put recommended books and CDs. Haven't gotten around to that yet. And here's for you, volunteers. Volunteer resources, some of the forms that are out there today. If you lose them or need them, they're right there. And then this is your exclusive area that requires a password. You have to, it'll ask you for a password, and the very, very secret password is volunteer. All lowercase. No, don't capitalize the V. And once you put that password in, it gives you access to the curriculum that we have. It's all downloadable. And the reason why I have to put a password there is because it's copyrighted material. So I can't just put it out there on the website. The people that publish that might not be too happy about that. So you can download that. The password's volunteer. And also the presentations from today you can download, or for those who weren't here, and some other materials. So basically this is the part where I put copyrighted materials. So that's our website, and that's kind of, I thought that would hopefully give you a broad overview of what we're doing.
Is this a homework assignment?
You can do whatever you want it to be. Do you have any questions about the website or general questions? Okay. Let's move right on then. That's kind of where we are, and now I want to talk briefly about where we're going. And I will give you you should have that first presentation there, where are we going? And if you don't, there's copies back there. That one right there has 3 slides on it. That's that one right there. Here, I'll show you. It looks like this right here. So that's just so you can take notes on the specific slide. Nice and organized.
If I can see it.
Get the summer off.
Yeah, some of those words are.
If we get the summer off.
Get the summer off? My plan really is, some of you will, some of you won't, but I want to get college students that are back for the summer involved a lot in the summer.
Good.
But I know summer is sometimes the busiest time with all the conferences and everything going on. So where are we going? That's kind of where we are now. These are the 4 components that we are going to be adding to our youth ministry. Currently, we meet on Wednesday nights from 7 to 8:30, and we're doing a Bible study. It's a great Bible study, but quite frankly, a lot of the kids just want to be there to hang out, which is, that's a need. We need that need for community. But the Bible study hasn't been very conducive for that because, it's a Bible study. You're studying. And so we've tried to put some games in there and everything, and that's helped. But we need something that's a little bit more youth groupish. And so Life Teen is what we'll be using on Wednesday, this Wednesday night starting in February. And there's a middle school version of that called Edge that we have already used. We've had 2 kind of youth nights for middle school, and we're going to be able to do now not just 2 a semester, but 2 a month, because it looks like we have enough volunteers. Thank you very much for being here. So let's talk a little bit. Life Teen and Edge are the same organization. And to introduce you to Life Teen, I will kind of show you their website. The background on Life Teen, they've been around for about 20 years. They some of you may have heard of them.
They used to be here. We used to have a Life Team here.
I think Mr. Anderson used to use the Life Teen curriculum. And